Cal and UNLV will meet 4 times in a 7-season stretch in the next decade, the programs announced Wednesday. The two programs have never met previously. The Rebels will host the Golden Bears on August 29, 2020 and September 5, 2026. UNLV will make the trip to Berkeley on September 17, 2022 and August 30, 2025. All but the 2022 meeting will be season openers for both squads. This is a series we have been working on since I arrived and is beneficial for both programs, UNLV Athletics Director Desiree Reed-Francois said in a statement. Playing a Pac-12 institution such as California upgrades our non-conference schedule for our fans and also benefits our program's recruiting efforts in the area. These are the types of games that impact our city, and the fact that UNLV and California have never met before makes it even more anticipated. UNLV also has games against Pac-12 opponents lined up for 2018 at USC and 2021 a home-and-home with Arizona State. The Rebels' 2020 slate will see them face 3 Power 5 foes, as Iowa State is also lined up in addition to Cal and Arizona State. Both games against the Pac-12 opponents will be in Las Vegas. Cal only has 3 future games against Mountain West opponents lined up, according to Scheduling Clearinghouse. FB schedules a 2022 visit from Nevada, a 2023 trip to San Jose State and a TBD visit from San Jose State. In mid-October, the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award whittled its 47-player preseason watch list down to 20. A month later, it's been whittled even further. Wednesday, the Unitas announced its 10 finalists for the 2017 version of the trophy. The award has been given annually since 1987 to the top quarterback in the country who is either a senior or fourth-year junior and takes into account his accomplishments both on and off the field. Included in this reduced group is Oklahoma's Baker Mayfield, who was a finalist for the 2016 award. Mayfield's counterpart in an early-season game this year, Ohio State's J.T. Barrett, is another of the finalists. 3 of the finalists come from the Big 12, the most of any conference. The AAC and Big Ten are next with 2 each, while the ACC, MAC and SEC have 1 apiece. Below are the 10 finalists for the Unitas Award, which was won last year by Clemson's Deshaun Watson, J.T. Barrett, Ohio State Riley Ferguson, Memphis Ryan Finley, NC State Nick Fitzgerald, Mississippi St. Quentin Flowers, South Florida Kenny Hill, TCU Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma Trace McSorley, Penn St. Mason Rudolph, Oklahoma State Logan Woodside, Toledo. The entire point of the season, at least if you're a top-tier Power 5 program, it's to be in the top 4 teams as judged by the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, then win your next 2 games and claim a national championship. Georgia is well on their way to doing that, debuting at number 1 in the initial college football playoff rankings released on Tuesday night. What's Kirby Smart's reaction to that? He hates it, of course. UGA coach Kirby Smart on the number 1 CFP ranking. It really means nothing right now. It's really nothing more than a distraction. Mark Weiser at Mark Weiser, November 1, 2017. A Saban protege, heck, the Saban protege, has followed the Alabama blueprint perfectly thus far. A 7-win debut, followed by a run to a number 1 ranking in November of the 2nd season. For Smart's sake, here's hoping that his 2017 campaign doesn't end the same way as Saban's 2008. That year, Alabama ran through the regular season undefeated, before falling to the reigning SEC king in the conference title game, who then went on to win that season's national title. Make your travel plans accordingly. Wednesday afternoon, the College Football Playoff announced that its management committee has selected 4 additional cities to play host to future championship games. None of the 4 has previously hosted a title tilt. 2021 Miami South Florida Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. 2022 Indianapolis Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. 2023 Los Angeles Stadium at Hollywood Park, Inglewood, California. 2024 Houston NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. When we created the playoff, we said we wanted to move the national championship game around, CFP Executive Director Bill Hancock said in a statement. We have done that. We call it 10 and 10. 10 different communities will have hosted the national championship game in the first 10 years of the playoff. The CFP National Championship is one of the most popular sporting events in the United States, and we're proud to bring the game to fans in different regions of the country. Each of the 4 cities chosen met or exceeded our standards for selection. Each has a first-class stadium that our fans will enjoy, a great convention center, excellent hotels for teams and fans, and the communities have successful track records of hosting major events. Each city also has wonderful, supportive people who we rely on to host a successful game. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta will host this year's title game, with Santa Clara Levi's Stadium, 2019 and New Orleans Mercedes-Benz Superdome, 2020 had previously been announced as future sites. The first three title tilts were played in Arlington at Stadium, 2015, Glendale University of Phoenix Stadium, 2016 and Tampa Raymond James Stadium, 2017. As the watch lists for on-field honors continue to roll out, an award for what's essentially scholastic excellence has significantly whittled its list. The chosen several. The National Football Foundation, in conjunction with the College Football Hall of Fame, announced Wednesday the finalists for the 2017 William V. Campbell Trophy. Commonly referred to as the Academic Heisman, the Campbell Trophy annually recognizes an individual as the absolute best football scholar athlete in the nation. 5 of the baker's dozen finalists hail from Power 5 programs: Miami, Nebraska, Northwestern, Oklahoma State, Virginia, while another 3 represent the Group of 5: Arkansas State, Boise State, Georgia State. There are also 3 from the FCS level: Jacksonville State, South Dakota State, Stephen F. Austin, as well as 1 each from the DIV. 2 Slippery Rock and DIV. 3 Carnegie Mellon levels. Western Michigan's Zach Terrell was the 2016 winner of the Campbell Trophy.